welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be reviewing the BH Cosmetics x Sylvia Gani collaboration. I just got this in the mail yesterday, and as soon as I got it, I was like, I need to review this stat, because I opened it up and I was like, this is so gorgeous. I need to know if it's good. I need to try it. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I hope that I'm in focus. I've been having a little bit of focus issues with my lens for some reason. If I'm back here, it doesn't focus at all. I did change some settings to make it a little bit crisper, but in doing so, I find like I gotta be like right up in the camera, otherwise it goes out of focus. Where before I didn't have to do that. Like, I think if I go back here, I think I'm out of focus. So I don't know. I don't know if I like these new settings. I might put it back. I don't know. I wanted it to be like a little bit crisper for you, but you guys want me all up in your grill? I don't know. Anyway, so today we're going to be reviewing the palette. I'm going to create this purple look for you, and I'm going to show you swatches, and you're going to see how the shadows apply, and then I'm going to give you my final thoughts and what I think about the collaboration. You guys know I love BH Cosmetics eyeshadows. I have reviewed so many of them on my channel. I am obsessed with the brand. I think they just have really done a great job at elevating the quality of their products over the last several years, and I think their eyeshadows are just so good for the money, for the price point. Like, they're some of the best affordable eyeshadows I think on the market. So I was excited when I got this in the mail. I have like a ton of BH palettes to review for you guys. I have the Zodiac palette, I have the matte palette, and then I have this one. But because this one just came yesterday and I know that it releases really soon, I figured I would get this one out for you guys so that you can see it if you want to pick it up. So without further ado, if you would like to see this BH Cosmetics and Sylvia Gani collaboration review, then keep on watching. Okay guys, so this is the box that it came in, and I'm obsessed with this. I love that she did like a python embossed box, and it just says Sylvia Gani with an S. It says Sylvia Gani Beauty. I guess that must be what her channel is. And then you open it up, and there is a little card inside with her picture on it, and it says BH Cosmetics x Sylvia Gani, launching December 5th, 22 color eyeshadow palette. And there's this picture of her here, and then you flip it over and this beautiful picture of her here. So this is what the inside of the box looks like. But let's get the palette out. Okay, so here is what it looks like. It is in a sleeve. So you slide it out, and it has that same python embossed packaging, but it does have these little, like, I don't know what you call them, little edges, like little gold edges. It's so sleek. So here's what it looks like. You've got a lot of versatility in color selection here. Lots of mattes, lots of shimmers. There's green, that olive green that I'm like so having a moment with right now. And then there's a blue, purple, red, orange, yellow, black. There's a deep like brownish, purplish color. There's like a lot. We can like do a lot with this. Now I love BH shadows. I just think they are so great. I do a lot of BH reviews on my channel because I just love them so much. So it's going to be interesting to see if this one lives up to the hype. I can't imagine that it wouldn't, seeing as it's a collab, but you never know. So I'm going to start out by priming my lids with concealer. I'm actually going to be using this concealer from BH Cosmetics. It's the Ultimate Coverage Longwear Concealer. The shade is Banana. And I've been using this concealer lately. It kind of reminds me of the Tarte Creaseless Concealer because it is very thick. This is what the wand looks like. But it is a thicker concealer and I like it. It's a little bit on the stickier side, but I do like it as like a shadow base. It's a lot on the stickier side. Who am I kidding? But yeah, it reminds me of the Tarte Creaseless Concealer, or like maybe the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer, a little bit like that, like very thick and very sticky. I just got some in my brows. Great. I'm going to insert swatches of all of these shadows here so that you guys can see what they look like. But this palette came yesterday and I just figured I kind of need to do a review like pretty quick because it hasn't launched yet. It's launching this week. Okay, so I just cleaned my brushes and I am just kind of drying them off on my hand right now. But I did just want to say that I did swatch a few colors to kind of just playing around to see like what kind of look I was going to create. And to be completely honest, they weren't swatching as good as other BH shadows I have do. That said, I'm not really a big believer in swatches. I don't think that they mean shit. I know some people think they do. I don't. I think that things apply completely different with a brush than they do with a swipe of your finger. But that's just me. So I wouldn't judge a palette by the swatches. I am going to do the technique that I did in my How to Blend a Patchy Eyeshadow video. How to blend patchy eyeshadows, that video. I'm going to use that same technique because I've been just like loving it lately. And I'm thinking I'm going to go with purple because I haven't done like a purple look in such a long time. And I don't know, I'm in the mood, you know? So I'm going to take this purple shade here called Independent. And I'm using the Il Makiage Detail Blending Brush. It's number 194. It's a blending brush, but it's really tapered and small, so it fits in the crease really, really well. So I'm going to start by just kind of placing the color. And I did a full tutorial on this technique in that video, so I will leave it in the description box. Color is really, this is a pretty purple. And I'm not going to spend too much time really like explaining, like I'm not giving a tutorial, I'm trying to review the palette, so. But the color comes out like really pigmented and it doesn't place patchy. It's not patchy. So that's good. It looks lighter on camera than it does like in person. Because in person it looks like a dark purple. On camera I feel like it looks a little bit brighter. Okay, so far so good. I will say that I did look up the collection. Sylvia, as the time I'm filming this, Sylvia has no videos on her channel about, it's not a collection, it's a palette. At the time I'm filming this, which is Sunday, December 2nd, Sylvia hasn't posted her video announcing the collection just yet, or announcing the palette. And BH Cosmetics does have a little thing on their website saying you could sign up for the palette, but it doesn't say how much it is. So I don't know what the price is, and it isn't on the card, so I don't know. I was trying to decide what shade I want to use to blend this. I think I'm going to go in with the shade, take this off, Obsessed, which is this color right here. It's like a warm brown with like a hint of like a mauve undertone, sort of. Does that make sense? I don't know. So I cleaned off my brush, by the way, with my color switch, so as to get all the purple off. And I am taking Obsessed and I'm just stamping it on top of the purple right here. That didn't contrast like as much as I wanted it to. No, abort mission. I'm going to try going in with this yellowy mustard shade called Cheyenne. Cheyenne, I think it's called. Let's try that. All right, so I'm going to take some of this shade here called Night Owl. This is such an interesting shade. I don't know what it is. It's like it's like a deep dark purple. And I'm just going to deepen up this outer V a little bit, just to give it a little smoky. Ooh, yeah, I like that. I'm just gonna grab a little bit of Obsessed and just finish smoking out my lower lash line. Okay, so I did one side of the lid just because I wasn't sure what I was going to do, but this is what I ended up doing. So we're going to go in and cut the crease first. I'm taking more of that Becca concealer on the back of my hand. This is a very sticky concealer, like I said, so bear that in mind. And then I just set my concealer with this shade here called Wolf. For the lid shade, I'm going in with this pink shade here called Rose, and I'm taking it on this flat brush. And I'm just going to pack it onto the lid. I'm going to flip that same brush. I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to take this shimmery purple color called Wild Child. And I'm just putting that right in between those two shades. The outer Night Owl shade and the light one. All right, so I am going to throw on lashes and a lip, and I will be right back to give you my final thoughts on the palette. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I'm into it. My brows are looking a little janky today, but like this isn't a brow video. But the eye look, I really like how it came out, actually. I like the colors, first of all. I wasn't sure where this was going, but I like where it went. Interestingly enough, I have magnetic lashes on right now. I mean, can you believe this? I have been avoiding the magnetic lash situation because everybody who reviewed them, they looked just like a disaster and I didn't even want to go there. But I have a guest coming on the podcast who invented the magnetic lash. So I tried some of hers, which prompted me to try more, and the ones I have on right now are the double wispies from Ardell, and I got them on. It took me like a couple tries to like really work them through and like figure out like the technique and how to get them to work, but I kind of love them. You gotta have patience to like figure out like how to get them on, and sometimes it takes like a few tries to get them like right up against the lash line, but like I figured it out, I think. Let me know if you guys want a video on how I did it and how I got them to work, because I will definitely make that for you if you guys want. But anyway, about the palette. So I really like it. I actually wasn't sure at first because, like I said, the swatches didn't come out as pigmented as some of my other BH palettes, but when they applied on the eyes, as you can see, they applied really, really pigmented. What is on my lid? Yeah, they blended out beautifully. They look great. I really like them. And I love that there's so many different looks you can create because she really included such a good variety of shades. I love that there's a lot of shimmers, there's a lot of mattes, and these colors are really beautiful as well, and you can use these as like a highlight. This one's like a little bit more glittery than this one. But yeah, really super well done. I don't have a price point, like I said, because the palette isn't due to release until like later in the week. By the time you watch this, I'm not sure if it'll be out already. But once I figure out how much it is, I will leave it in the description box down below. But other than that, I give the palette 2 thumbs up. I really like it. I love the packaging. I think it's just so beautiful and chic, and I don't know, I just love it. And I think this would be a great palette to travel with because the versatility in it. Like you can do day looks, night looks, smoky looks, neutral looks, color looks. You know, you kind of got a little bit of everything. So that is my thoughts on the palette, my kind of first impressions / review, and this is the look that I created. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so you'll always be notified whenever I upload a video. Don't forget to check out the GLAM Latte Beauty podcast. All of the details are in the description box down below, and my social handles are at GLAM Latte. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye!